Dear God, why do you create us? The world is in shambles. Why do you want us? Why do you love us? Why are you so merciful? Why do you keep giving us chances? I don't take your goodness for granted, genuinely. Thank you for your kindness. I'm learning that life doesn't have to be perfect to be worth it. That sounded like a cliche. I spent so much time idolizing the future that I forgot to see the prayers you answered in the present, God. But why am I such a perfectionist? I don't think I would give humanity so many chances. So many hurt people are continuously hurting people. But perhaps that's why you are so patient with us. Because you know we're all hurting some way or another. Life is perfectly imperfect. Life is meaningful even though most of the things we do feels meaningless and repetitive. But today I learned a little lesson. I found an injured butterfly. And you know, when I find injured butterflies, I have this unnatural urge to save it. So I had no other choices but to make it a safe haven. Well, I did my best. I like to be a perfectionist. I want things to be right, but I'm not perfect. But I want to make perfect things. How could an imperfect person create something perfect? Yeah, that's probably why I drive myself insane. I like the idea of having control over my life, even though I know I have no control over life whatsoever. Life doesn't even have control over itself. The trees where I live are still green during the beginning of fall. There are flowers. So, attempting to have control, is it causing me to fight a battle of something that doesn't even exist if I cannot touch the control of life? The lack of control in life feels good after I accepted it. The more I tried to control life, the more life took me and flew me like a kite. It reminds me of when we had a Labrador when I was a little girl. And I really remember that, God, that she would run randomly. And since I was so little, I would just fly behind her like a kite. And I would hold on to her leash, and I have no idea why I would not let go of her leash. And she would just fly me like a cartoon. Well, more so drag me. So off topic. Like how life takes random turns. So I'm looking for a flower that'll attract butterflies. So I'm eyeballing this mimosa tree. Like, if you can see them, there are butterflies already on it. And I have to figure out how to get it down because the mimosa tree, it's so high up. I found this young mimosa tree on my family's property, and it doesn't look like it's old enough to be in bloom, but it has nice foliage on it, so maybe I could put that in there, make the butterfly a little bit more comfortable. It has a way of teaching you to not be a perfectionist. Life doesn't treat perfectionists very well. There's so many unexpected loops in it. It's hard to create something that you consider perfect in an unpredictable environment. I heard a sermon today that said, when you follow God, you can't lose. Lord, I found peace in knowing that I don't have control over my life. Why are the leaves closing? Oh no. And things don't have to be perfect to be good. You can barely see it, but he's sitting on the little orange slice and he's eating the orange. The butterfly died the next day. We thought the air quality indoors may shock us, so we left it outside in the safety netting. But at least he died in safety. To make something perfect, you have to have control over it. I can't control life, so technically I can't be a perfectionist. Because to make something perfect, technically you have to have control over it. Imperfections aren't that bad. It taught me lessons. The tears I cried years ago became the strength I have today. The worries I had years ago became the lessons that created who I am today. Sometimes life is how you perceive it. And when I see life as a place with so much meaning and value, I have no regrets. That's true. Who would I be if I didn't have the chance to learn from the bad times and hold the priceless memories of the good times. So thank you, God, for the ups and downs in life. Thank you for teaching me that I'm not in control. I don't have to be a perfectionist for life to be perfect. I found peace in this. So I can calm down by knowing that I can trust you instead. So thank you, God, for this.